Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Live with our brand new intro.
Yes, and it's been having a lot of people liking it. Someone said, nice music, but why the change?
We just thought we'd have a change because everyone complains about the music.
Yeah, everyone was saying the old one was bad, so the new one we like. People are asking if you mixed it.
No,
you?
I didn't, but I was actually thinking today when I was hearing it, because it's only a short piece of music and obviously it restarts, so I might edit it.
Yeah.
To give it.
You were going to rap over it, weren't you, or something?
May do. Spit some rhymes.
Good. All right. Well, welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us. We do have a quiz this week, and I wrote the quiz.
Yay!
There you go. If you write the quiz, you get £15 worth of loyalty points.
And if Dave does, he doesn't.
There you go. So make sure you do it. It's the easiest way to get £15 into your Alakazam account. So let's pop up the code nice and early for you guys. If you haven't done the quiz before, there it is.
That's a new code thing as well, isn't it?
It does. It looks,
really slick, Chris.
Did you change that, Chris?
Different colours, yeah, it looks good.
Simple things, isn't it? Simple changes.
And now I just look like I've got this really weird head of black quiffy hair rather than no hair at all.
What would you prefer?
Don't know. I would like to have hair.
Yeah, me too.
I do miss it.
Me
in
too.
the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
the summer. My head burns.
There's no winning, is there? There's no winning. We have got some tricks we're going to talk about this week. Pete's going to demonstrate a trick on us.
Oh!
And I am excited for this because I haven't actually seen a full performance of this yet.
Right, you're not going to see a full performance because I haven't learnt it properly, but I will give it a go.
I've been missold. That's fair enough.
I will show you a few bits with it.
Because I know the lads, when they were in, they were sort of more talking me through what some of it does, so it'd be nice to see.
I'll show you a few bits on it, and
the whole performance.
If you like, I'm a big fan of Director's Cut. I am a big fan of Director's Cut. It's been one of my favourite effects for years and years and years. And I'll tell you a little bit of the background of this. John Gadd and Steve Bowring, who were in last week, John approached me 2 or 3 years ago and said, Peter, I know they use our products anyway, and he said, we've created a deck, we want to make some but for our own use, basically. Can we have your blessing just to use some of your methods, or the methods that Alakazam owns? So I said yes. They created this and they were performing with it for about a year, and about a year or so ago I had dinner with John. He popped down and he spoke me through it. And we were going to be speaking more about it, but it just never happened. And last week he came and he showed me it, and I thought, wow, there's a lot you can do with it. So if you like Director's Cut, you are going to love this. And talking of Director's Cut, I've got a performance of me doing Director's Cut when I had more hair. It wasn't as white.
This is vintage.
This is vintage Nardster.
Is it filmed on one of those big over-the-shoulder?
Do you know what? It was, we had Russ out there with a big camera, but the quality is so bad. And I don't know if that is purely the quality of this camera, which was great at the time, or whether it is just the fact that it's such an old video and it's been compressed and whatever. But anyway, here's a performance of me doing the original Director's, I say the original, my original Director's Cut was a mixture of the horror and the regular, so I had created my own pack because I like more horror films in here. But this is me performing with that. So any questions, drop them in here.
A different movie on it, okay? So there's a big group of movies here. Each card is different, each movie is different. Now I want you to imagine that these cards are your sort of DVD library at home.
Okay.
So I want you to hold the cards, I want you to cut the cards like this.
Okay.
And when you come to a movie you want to see, just hold it there. But just keep cutting the cards, just completely like this, until you see a movie that you want to see.
Okay.
Okay? But tilt the cards up so I can't actually see them, okay? So just give them a cut. And if there's a movie you fancy watching, you got one?
Yes.
Okay. Now I want you to concentrate on that movie. Is this a movie you've seen?
Yes.
Okay, do me a favour. Could you take your movie? I don't want to see it, but push it anywhere inside, so you know what. There's no way I can actually see what's going on, or you know, catch a peek of it or anything else. I'll take these back because they're really not important now. But what I want you to do, just if you put your hands out like this, okay, and just look at me.
Okay.
Now I want you to imagine that this DVD has now gone into your DVD player.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to see the titles starting to come up. And you're going to get a feel of what this movie's about, whether it's sort of a comedy, whether we're talking about a horror movie, something like that. Okay. I can feel sort of romance. Yeah. But like a romantic comedy, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Now we're also looking at, let's go for the characters in this movie, or the stars in this movie. First of all, just imagine a number in your head, the amount of stars in this movie. Okay, just imagine it. Yeah, that's two. Two main stars, a male and a female.
That's
yeah?
correct.
Okay, which one do you want me to go for, the male or the female?
The female.
The female. Okay, do you want me to go for, do you know the Christian name and the surname?
Yes.
You do. Which one do you want me to go for?
The first name.
The first name. Okay. Okay, just visualise the first name up here as if it's in neon lights, like some of the signs up there, yeah? One of the letters in the name is going to start flashing.
Okay.
Okay, the letter R, there's a letter R in it, yeah. There's a J, there's a U. Actually, there isn't an R. Hang on, I'm saying just visualise the whole name.
Okay.
There is an R, it's on the surname. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, you've really got to be clear with this. We're looking at Julia Roberts.
Oh my God.
But there's a man as well, yeah?
How did you know that?
And is that Richard Gere?
That's
Yeah,
correct.
Pretty Woman?
Oh my God.
Perfect. Thank you very much for helping.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Thank you. Cheers.
Right, so that was the original director's cut. Now, with movie night, you can do that exact same effect, but you can do a lot more.
Yeah, from what the guys were showing me, there's some really cool things built into this, and it really
Well,
does look like the top trumps.
I'll show you one of the effects, because one of the effects is obviously the director's cut effect,
Yeah.
which you've just seen. But I'll just show you something. Another thing, and I will say, let me just explain this. This is not officially going to be out till either December this year, but more than likely Blackpool next year.
Yeah.
When it comes out, it won't be in these lovely top trump boxes, because when the guys got theirs made, because of all the printing process and everything they had to go through, they had to get 100 sets manufactured with the sheets and everything.
Yeah.
So obviously they couldn't sell them because there are tricks. So we purchased the rights and we bought all their remaining stock. So the guys kept enough for themselves to last them a lifetime. But we bought all their remaining stock, so we're allowing you guys to get your hands on these maybe 6 or 7 months before anyone else.
And they'll come in the actual top trumps cases as you see it here.
Yeah, they've gone to all the trouble of actually going on eBay and finding old top trumps boxes, so they all come packaged like this. And as a bonus, for those of you who know, it will not need any real explanation, but you also get these 4 cards, which are Scarface, Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction and Taxi Driver. And I will show you the back of the cards as well. So you have actually got Killer Elite.
This down here is a really lovely touch, obviously.
Yeah.
There's some real nice stuff built into that.
There's some really cool stuff built into it. So you can perform Killer Elite with this. You do need to own Killer Elite. We don't teach you how to do it, but it's great as replacement cards. You just have to provide your chip.
Yeah.
But this was an interesting one. Now I haven't set this up, but we will go.
There's a lot in there, actually, isn't there?
There's a lot of stuff. So if you imagine doing director's cut, and let me show you these, because these are top trump style cards. I don't know if you can see this properly on camera, but you've got the release date, you've got the genre, you've got the nominations, you've got the runtime, and you've got the box office. Now all of these things down here you can do something with. All right, so we'll try something out here. Hopefully this will work.
So sorry, just the pictures on them will give you your director's cut,
Yeah.
and then now you've got so much more information below, which is
The-
going to mix in, let's say,
Bitbook.
a bit
It's
of
really
agility, I guess.
a little bit, but it's more the Bitbook and thingy, and then you've got the Killer Elite as well.
Yeah.
But with this, let's say, like with director's cut, it was what it was. You got them to think of a film, you can tell them what the film is.
Yeah.
With this, there's a really clever way, as you say, we're going to create a trip to the cinema. You're going to break it, have a look at the run time of the movie, and we're going to change that time to the nearest half hour or hour, whatever it is. Yeah, so they do that, so they've got that in their mind. So you say that's what time the movie is going to start. But we're going to meet before. Should we meet 10 minutes before, 15 minutes before? They say whatever they want. You say, okay, keep that time in your mind. You're going to choose a seat. So I want you to break it anywhere, have a look at the number, add them together, that will give you your seat.
Right.
And someone else is thinking of a movie. So you say, okay, we're all going to meet at the cinema. You said 15 minutes before. Okay, so I'll make sure I'm there at 2:15 or whatever it is. So you're going to get hit number one. You've chosen your seat in the movie. I'm going to sit next to you, actually. So I'm going to book my seat. I'll sit in seat 17. What seat are you sitting in? 18. Yeah. And then you can name the movie as well. So there's so much more you can do. But there's a couple of really neat little things as well. So if you have a look down here, you've got the release date, you've got the genre, you've got nominations, runtime, box office. And over here, we've got Have You Got? So this is basically a list of some of the other packs you can get your hands on.
And you tick it, yeah?
No,
so
they come tick to tell you which one you've just bought.
Oh, right.
You see? So what I want you to do, Dave, is hold your hand like this.
Yeah.
And I want you to break the cards at any position and just have a look at the genre.
The genre?
The genre. Don't worry about the movie itself, just the genre. That's all you want to do.
Hold on. Okay.
You got one?
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully this is going to work. I want you to close the pack back up.
Yeah.
And have a look at the front of the card. And you've got various packs in there. So if your genre was sci-fi, I know there's a pack in there that says spaceships or something like that. So is there a word or a pack there that you can relate to the genre you were thinking of?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it was romance, it'll be something different. If it was comedy, it'll be something different. But there's a word you're thinking of, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, picture that word in your mind. Okay, is there an O in this word?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also an N.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a W.
Yes.
Yeah, it's weapons.
Yes, it is.
Perfect.
Very nice.
And I will say there's no progressive anagram or anything.
No.
We're going to try something else out as well. Do me a favour. I want you to break it anyway. This time I want you to have a look at the nominations. Now the nominations is usually a 1, 2 or 3 digit number.
Right.
And I want you to add those digits together. So if you were looking at 12 nominations, you add the 1 to the 2, which will give you 3.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, once again, on the front of the card, you're going to see a list of different packs.
Yep.
Hopefully there'll be a pack by the number you're thinking of. If there isn't and your number's too high, make up, let's say, a fantasy pack. Something that you'd really like to have.
Okay.
Yeah, you got one?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So just for the interest of people at home, the one you picked was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. I want you to imagine that you've got this pack, you're going to go through it, and you're going to go, oh, wow, I've got this. This is the top trump. This is the one I'm always going to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, at this point, I will tell you, because I haven't set this up, because this is not my set, this is a demo set.
Right.
But I would now bring out a folded card from my wallet, which I'm going to show you. It's right here.
Yeah.
But for the first time, tell the guys what pack.
Dinosaurs.
And what was your card, your favourite card?
T-Rex.
T-Rex. I bring out one folded card out of my wallet, which is, of course, dinosaurs, and it is the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It's a lovely moment.
There's so many things you can do with this. Guys, if you've got any questions...
Yeah, there is a question here, actually. Do we get one or more packs with movie night?
You get one pack, and there is only one pack available. Remember what I said, this isn't the official release version. This is the version that the boys put together. But there's so many really clever little bits you can do with this. Yeah. And when the stock on our site goes, that is it till the official release, because these are not ones we've had manufactured. These are the ones the boys have had manufactured. Okay.
Really, really nice. I'm sure someone will drop a link into the description here to our site. But what's it called?
This is called Movie Nights.
I'm
going to try this out. Now you've got to bear with me because I only got this Thursday. So we are going to try this. So David, we've
Yes.
got loads of these movies here. I want you to imagine for a moment this is your DVD collection
Okay.
at home. All right. We'll give them just a bit of a mix up as well. Yeah.
Yep.
So what I want you to do is I want you to have a look through here. Just take each movie, place it from the front to the back, and when you come to a movie you want to see, just stare at it for a moment.
Okay.
Tell me when you're done.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the movie you're going to watch. I want you to take it and push it somewhere in the middle of the pack as if it's a DVD going into the DVD player.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. And when it's in there, just let me know.
Okay. So
Okay, I'll take these back because they are not important. So this was a movie that... Have you seen this movie before?
I have.
Okay, so do you enjoy it? Is it a movie that you like?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to imagine that you're sitting there, you've put the movie on, and you're going to start to get the feeling of how you would feel watching this movie. If it's a comedy, I want you to try and get this inner feeling of joy and happiness. If it's a romance, start to feel all lovey-dovey.
Okay.
If it's a horror, I really want you to start... It's a horror, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also getting... Okay, I'm picking up the fact that this is one of a sort of, they call them a franchise. This is not just one movie,
Correct.
but it's really based on a character. So, is this something to do with... I'm getting this vision of people eating.
Yeah.
Is it Hannibal?
It is Hannibal. Yeah. Yeah. Very nice.
Perfect.
No, it's great. It's so powerful, and I love the fact. I love director's cut, but I like how. And I hate the word organic, but how natural these props look. They do not look out of place as what you're saying they are. Do you know what I mean?
No, they don't. They don't look out of place. And the fact, and I was always a big fan of director's cut, and I still think it's great today.
Yeah.
I can do more with that.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a lot built into it. It's really, really nice. Question, is the official release version going to be any different to the ones available now?
Not that we know of, but the official release version is not going to be out for quite a while. So
And
if
it
there
won't
are,
come with the case.
it won't come with a case, so it will just be a tuck case. But saying that, if you want one of these cases, you just go in W.H. Smith's, buy a pack and swap the bits out. There might be some little tweaks, little changes, maybe a couple of the words will change. I can't say in all honesty at the moment whether there will be, but there's nothing on here at the moment I'm thinking needs to be changed, but you never know what's going to happen when Steve, because now Steve and John are working on it, because we are going to release it, you never know what they're going to come up with.
Sure. No, it's great though, and it's ready to go. So, really cool trick. I will say, let's pop the code up because there's nearly 60 of you over on Facebook and about 25 of you on YouTube. So we're going to start a quiz in just a moment. I would also like to say, if you were one of the lucky few that got your hands on Envision, thank you. Please, can you leave a review underneath the product, because we only had 50 units of it. You guys, I think, took about 30 of them.
Yeah.
So when it went to release, the 20 went in under an hour, and people want to get their hands on it, and a lot of people want to know what people are thinking. And because you guys are like the main bulk that have it, if you could pop just a quick review under the product, it would mean a lot to me. So I'd really appreciate that.
And also, while you're here and watching, hit that share button.
Yes, absolutely.
On the video for us. So go hit that now. And hit the little likes or love art so Dave can see them.
Yeah, I like that. Please.
Yeah, Dave, it always... Have you got the competition mug?
I have been keeping an eye on it, yeah.
There you go.
It's an eye.
Yeah, but it keeps pointing up.
You can't see it. Funny, really funny.
That was funny for us. We planned
that. That was a whole 10 minutes of... Anyway, you guys can win this. Well, not this mug, but you'll get a new one.
Yeah.
By winning the quiz. Today I've put together a quiz. It's quite random, I will say, with the help of Google and Wikipedia. So it should be enjoyable. But to enter, very simple. You just follow that, crowd.live, and the code is there, XDH2U. All right. So let's get over to the quiz, and we will do the first 3 questions.
Okay, we ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it. Question number 1. Which magician and 2 assistants were robbed at gunpoint in 2006? The renowned magician was able to employ sleight of hand to conceal his possessions. Was it Dynamo, David Blaine, Chris Angel, or Copperfield? I allow 30 seconds for that, just for this question.
Just to read it.
Yeah. Well, I could have ended it in 2006, but I wanted to add a little bit of,
Yeah.
information there as well. It's informative.
It is.
This quiz.
It is.
Question.
We went to a pub quiz the other day.
Yeah.
We do
How
one
you do?
sort of. Jenny wants to do it every Sunday. I can't understand half the questions, let alone know the answers.
Some people are so clever as well in
Oh
those
my
situations.
God.
though.
Last week, there was like a little 8-year-old girl that was there with her family. And after the quiz, someone went, "Oh my God, you got them all right."
You were sat there going, no, nothing.
I'm going to call our team next week. Don't laugh. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Question number 2.
Which magician is known as the man who fooled Houdini? Was it Ed Marlowe, Di Vernon, Alex Elmsley, or Jasper Maskelyne?
Ooh,
Intelligent, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Good old Wikipedia.
Do you, even though you wrote the quiz, do you still remember the answers?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because I had to do some general knowledge and then make a question from that, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And question number 3. Who has recently become the current president of the Magic Circle?
Oh.
David Berglass, Noel Britton, Marvin Berglass, or Scott Penrose? And this happened yesterday, didn't it? It was yesterday, yeah. I will say as well, Jonathan says, when will Envision be back in stock? We're hoping as soon as, because of how long they kind of take to make, and it's a one-man band doing it. We're hoping soon, but we don't have an exact lead time on that. But
No, but they are being made.
Yeah, I will say that keep your eyes peeled for it, because I know that a lot of people were after it because it was in such a small amount. The next batch is going to go very quickly.
Yeah, well,
So-
we've taken them off of sale now because the engineer can only make so many. They're not quick to make. So we allowed a few people to pre-order, then we turned it off. So you can actually go there and press the remind me button, but when they're back in stock, I will send an email out. So keep your eyes on the email, and they will go quick. We have so many people asking for them.
Awesomeness. Okay, so that was the first 3 questions.
Yeah,
of
shall
the
we
quiz.
say some hellos? We got Neil Bird, Phil Smith, Alexander Wolf, the amazing Anthony, Jonathan Breckin.
Lovely. I've got. I was going to read out like 4 of the same name there. Fraser Parker, Eric Olsen is out there, Stephen Turnbull, Mark Edgar, Luke Murray. Thank you for your support, guys. We love it doing these on a Tuesday afternoon, and it's made possible by you guys tuning in.
And our regulars, Tom Rolfe and Ian Raymond Walker.
Indeed.
Afternoon, guys. Shall we have a look at the leaderboard?
Oh yes, nearly forgot, didn't I?
We've got Dino, we've got Luke, Luke Murray, and we have Lee.
36 people though playing. That's good.
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's very, very good. So, guys, please hit that share button under the video. Let's get more people watching. And what shall we talk about now? Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about it. Oh, okay.
So, guys, this is now on pre-sale. I know a lot of you are in the review team, so you would have heard about this before. This is being shipped out next Monday, I believe. It's Diabolical V5. For those of you that don't know what Diabolical is, it is a great effect originally invented by Steve Cook many years ago called Psychic Dice, I think he called it. Then he brought it out as a Diabolical. We had a version that came out with Tony Curtis last year or the year before, which was made by Magic Wagon, which sold for about 130 quid.
Yeah.
I think it was quite expensive. This we've had custom made. The dice in here, I tell you, are I know they're only dice, but they're 19-inch casino style dice, but with rounded corners.
Yeah,
try and find them anywhere.
Yeah.
You literally can't. I mean, all the attention. And I did have, I've had a few people saying, "Oh, but I can buy psychic dice for 20 quid or whatever it is.
Yeah.
What makes this different?" And in all honesty, without being rude, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you want to buy the cheaper quality props and the cheaper box to do the trick, that's fine.
Yeah, with
But
the
if you
£100 version, you're paying for the box, aren't you? Really?
Yeah, that's
More
it. You're
than
getting
anything.
exactly the same trick, but you're paying for the Magic Wagon box.
Yeah.
But this is great, and the other thing is as well, because of what you get in the set, it makes it a perfect set to perform Max Maven's fantastic Karatsuke routine, which you could do as an opener or a follow-on for this.
Because you get the bag in there as well.
You get the bag in there. You
Yeah.
also get 6 dice for six blue dice for a comedy reveal as well. So anyway, let's take a look at a little trailer.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave.
I'm Harry.
And we are here to film the incredible new effect by Steve Cook. Now, at Alakazam, we're always looking for new magic and mentalism that doesn't necessarily use cards.
And we have found just that with Steve's brand new effect, Diabolical V5. So let's check it out.
Alright buddy, so this is basically a game of chance, right? I've got a prediction here. I would bet on this prediction. I won't today. I normally would. I would bet on this. So I'd like to pick up the bag for me, open the bag and drop the dice in. All of them in there, yeah? Fantastic. Okay, and give the bag a shake. Lovely. Now you're going to do a couple of things here, and obviously I can't control the movements you're about to make, right?
Yeah.
So with your hand, I want you to delve in, remove 3 dice and place them down here on the table. This is your first choice, okay? These are the 3 that you've removed. Happy?
Yeah.
Okay, that leaves you with 3 inside the bag.
Okay, I want you to reach in and take out just one and place it right here. Alright, not there, right there. Alright.
No way I could know that you were going to make these choices. You could have eliminated this first off and we'd be in a different situation. Yet inside here is just one colour. Open the box for me. Now look, there's more. Because in case you think that I slipped that in at last minute, right? Turn it over. I knew you picked blue always. Very, very good. Any questions? Diabolical V5 comes with everything you need to perform it straight out of the box. You get a tutorial from myself and Peter Nardi. We'll take you through all the routines, including Steve's original and a little extra routine that we've thrown in for good measure.
Now the great thing about this effect is that everything is examinable from start to finish. And we've all been in that situation where people ask, have you got anything else apart from cards? Well, Diabolical V5 is your answer.
As you already know, with a Steve Cook product, they are practical, easy to do, and they look amazing. This is no different, so grab yours now.
Right, so that's Diabolical V5. They are on pre-order now. They ship out next week, so get your order in.
Brian's pointed out that you don't receive 19-inch dice.
No.
That's like, you know.
Yeah, I always get my inches and millimetres mixed up. So that thing I told you this morning that was 6 inches. It's...
Sure, okay. Lovely. Okay,
Right.
so on that note, how much Brett Cyril says?
For what?
I assume this.
Oh, they are $49.99. They're on our site now.
Okay. Very good. All right. So let's do a couple more questions, and then we'll talk a bit about Spectro Touch, because this is something that we've had a little play around with in the shop.
Yes.
It's very, very cool. We'll talk about it in just a moment. Let's head over to the quiz again. So guys, head over to that page. We'll keep this moving swiftly. Let's do 2 more questions on the quiz. So,
okay.
Question number 4. Who has recently been at Blue Water Shopping Centre with his show Making Magic? Blue Water should probably be one word, but that's fine. Richard Jones, Darcy Oak, Jamie Rabin, or Ben Hart? Of which I wasn't able to get down to.
No, and I really wanted to. It looks so cool.
Is it closing soon?
Yeah, 1 week left.
Okay.
I think it was only for the summer holidays, wasn't it?
Great idea though. What an
Yeah.
achievement as well.
Yeah, great for magic.
Absolutely.
Ready?
Question number 5. Which magician beat 9 leading chess players simultaneously by replicating their moves against each other at each table?
I actually watched this the other night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Derek Delgado, Dan White, Dynamo, or Darren Brown? Hope you're enjoying the quiz, guys.
It's a good quiz.
Good quiz.
Good quiz.
It's actually more difficult to put together than I thought.
Yeah, that's why we get other people to do it.
I know, yeah, I realise that now.
Right, so that's the last question for this round.
J.R.
Hartley.
Woodcock. Sorry?
What?
What?
J.R. Hartley.
No, J.R. Woodcock.
Right.
Is the bag required, or could you get them to do it from a pocket?
You could get them to do it from a pocket.
There you go. Brilliant. All right. So, let's talk a little... Oh, no, you want to see leaderboard, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have a little look at the leaderboard, guys.
Oh, still Dean O in first place. We've got Steve B second and Brian Lloyd in third. And I think position 2 and 3 have changed, actually, because Brian was down at like 6th position earlier, I think.
Oh, he's moving on up.
He's moving up. Right, so... shall we talk about this?
Yeah, let's. So, Spectro Touch. I will say, let's play the trailer first because I'm not sure whether you see. Do you see?
No, I don't think you do, but let's play the
Alright,
trailer
okay.
so we can see what's going on.
All right.
All the way from Peru arrives an award-winning invention of Pierre Villard. This effect will amaze even the most dubious spectator. Welcome to Spectro Touch. Imagine having a spectator feeling touched without anyone coming close to him. There are no threads, magnets, stooges, or any complicated movements involved, and it's super easy to perform right outside the box. It was really exciting working on this project and making reliable electronics that work flawlessly from a long distance. I'm sure any magician or mentalist will easily find a spot in their show to perform this incredible version of the PK Touch. Get your unit now at your favorite magic dealer.
Very cool. So, this is Spectro Touch. Now, there's been many PK touches out on the market.
Yes.
Some which use no gimmicks whatsoever.
Yep.
Some which use some cool gimmicks. I know that we used to stock one called Real Ghost, was it?
Yeah, Christopher Taylor's Real Ghost. He was the first one that I ever saw bring something else into the mix rather than just doing it manually.
Are we able to say...
Well, if from Real Ghost, I mean, I love Christopher Taylor, I love his work. Real Ghost, and I don't know if it's been changed, but Real Ghost used to allow for one tap.
Yeah.
So that was it. You would set it up, you would get the tap. So it was like the finale, you would do it all, then you would go and stand over here, and then you would get that one tap.
And I think, didn't he release another one which was 2?
Oh, he may have done. I didn't see that one, but
that's as much as you could get out of it. Now, interlinked with a normal method of PK touches, it does give you that nice moment where you step back and you're
doing a real time. Yeah.
What's cool about Spectro Touch is you're not limited to a number of touches, right? So you are in complete control of this, I'll say, device, which will give them a touch as and when you want it, so
Yeah.
you're not limited. A really good question from Lee Alex. It says, question about Spectro Touch. Have you tested this on a person wearing, say, jacket and shirt as opposed to, say, shirt or t-shirt? Is the touch lost? I would say we haven't tested this on non-magicians. We've had it out in the shop, and we did actually sort of play around with that, didn't we? See what felt better and where.
And it worked. I mean, if you know what's going on, once you know what's going on, it does work. If you're wearing a jacket, it will work. Now, obviously, if you're wearing something really baggy that's really away from the body,
it's down to you to put it in place, because there'll be points of contact on the body that it won't be baggy at, if that makes sense.
When
That's where you want it.
we tried it on me as well, just in this shirt,
Yeah.
and I found wherever it was, I could feel it,
Yeah.
but it was sort of more up top, weren't it?
And lower back was baggy on you,
Yeah.
so you didn't.
So
feel it
we
so
placed
well.
it sort of higher up here, and I could feel it, and sort of here. And you'll notice even if they're wearing a jacket, the back does that. So if you put it higher up here, they're going to feel it, and it's and they do feel it. It's not like a little, very subtle. Thing,
but it's not too overpowering.
No.
It's obviously taken them quite a bit of time to work out what the right kind of strength of the touch should be, and I think you're going to get a lot of fun out of this. You know, you're going to get some really wow moments. The one, and you know, we don't talk about negatives on products, but the way that you apply it to the person works absolutely fine, but. Like we were talking about the old coins, the hook coins, which may have been and they may have played with that method and it didn't work. But that to me and you would have seemed like a more of a secure way. But the way that it works is going to work absolutely fine. Just you're going to have to replace it every now and again. But
but it's great really thinking, and it's going to really open up PK touches. I know. PK touches is sort of Harry's go-to routine. When he's got nothing, no cards or anything on him, he'll do PK touches. To have something like this can now, if you think of how impossible PK touches looks when it's done correctly, now think about being able to do it when you are.
Yeah.
The moment I touch you, raise your arm.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, that's mental. Yeah. The other thing is as well to keep in mind is they also sell a toe switch, which is sold separately on our website. Okay, so if that appeals to you and you perform just by yourself, then it's great with a toe switch.
Yeah, no, it's great. There's a question. Can you ask them to point to the touch of where they feel the magic? So in a normal PK touches routine, which you would interlink this with, you can do. Yeah. You wouldn't do it anyway in any routine every single time. Can you point to where it's normally
it's
do it once.
a phase.
Yeah, it's a phase. So peppered into the routine, you wouldn't use this at that phase, but you can.
Well,
do
you
that.
could, because if I was.
Well, you could, yeah.
Yeah, because if I was doing this, how many times I touch you, and then I go.
Yeah. But you don't want their hand to come.
Well, just point.
Yeah.
Because that's all they do is they say just point to the part of the body.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it will work perfectly well with anything you want to do on a PK touch. It's a very clever method of achieving what they try to achieve. And the thing that makes it so clever for me, when I watched, because we get a different video to you guys, so we know what we're selling you. We get like a dealer only video where they literally show you what it is, and they show you how it works and everything else. And the great thing for me was the fact that there's no reset. You're literally going. So if you want to do the PK touch routine with 2 touches, great. If you want to do 100 touches, you can do it. Yeah. You know, it's
I'd like
really
to
cool.
Say as well, I'm a big fan of Joe Miranda, and the quality of the stuff he makes is always top notch.
Definitely.
Straight away, you bring this out of the box, and I mean, there's way more expensive electronic devices on the market for double, triple that. You'll get this out of the box, and you'll say that is good quality for what I've paid. The stuff is solid. It works, and it's really, really nice. So if you do PK touches, you want to add a couple of phases where you are away from it. You've got this here. I will say you control this yourself with a device, but as Pete said, you can get a toe switch as well, which are available on the site. And I've had a look at them, and even they are really nicely made as well. So I think they're £30. You can add that on at checkout. So that way your hands are out here when you're doing it.
Steve Black said not really close up then. PK touches, Harry does it close up. You can certainly do it close up.
I think that a PK touch routine, even in close up, people aren't watching from the back.
Yeah,
you've got to kind of control where your
with
audience
any
is.
version of it.
Yeah, exactly. With any version, you want to control the sight lines. So I definitely think you could get away with that in a close up.
And if you watch Harry and Andy's vlog, this week's vlog, which I think is going up today.
Right.
There's a video of Harry doing this on one of the dance troupes that were on BGT when they were filming, and you'll see how Harry has sort of staged it.
Yeah.
So you'll see that it is being done close up. I mean, you're not sitting here doing it, but it is a close up situation. It's not a stage routine or anything. It is a close up situation. But you'll see how he staged it, and that wasn't using this. That was just using the standard method. But if he was doing it that way with this, it would be exactly the same.
And as well, it comes down to like, some questions here about this is loading and unloading of it. I mean, if you can finger palm a ball, or you can, it is very simple because you lean over them and you say, the moment I'm going to touch you, it might be on your shoulder, it might be on your arm, okay? And as you gesture that, your right hand comes behind and you've done what you need to do. Yeah. And at the end, when you come over and say, thank you, it's something as simple as that. Or give a round of applause to him as your hand goes behind. It's very, the loading and unloading I wouldn't be worried about. It happens on offbeat, and it's easy. It will not fight you, if that makes sense. Yeah. You're not going to fight to get it off or onto them. Someone said, Colin says about, what if they turn around? Again, it comes down to audience management. Alex has a great answer there. Had them sit down.
But I've never had anyone turn around during PK touches because they're doing what you tell them to do. You ask them to stand there, you ask them to close their eyes, you ask them not to react until you speak to them. Yeah. So they're not. Yeah. No. They're not going to turn around.
Again,
they should.
It's audience management.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, hopefully that's helped a little bit. It's always hard from a trader to know if something's up your street, and it's always hard for us not to completely give away because we've got the integrity to the creator as well. So not to give away exactly how it works, but I think hopefully we've given you enough to understand whether this is or isn't for you.
And it is a really practical method, and most probably for any device like this that I've seen, most probably the best one I've seen.
Yeah, I would say. And the quality as well. I want to just highlight that again. Joe Miranda's stuff is always top notch and the quality is brilliant. So if you like the look of what you can do, it's workable, you're going to be able to do what it says on the tin, and you're going to receive quality props to do what it says on the tin. So if you like that, guys, we have I think we saw in the cabinet about 5 or 6 of these, so get your hands on one now.
Yeah.
Quiz?
Yeah.
How many? Nice and smooth, isn't it?
Yeah. How many questions shall we do?
What are we up to?
We're on question number 6.
So 6 now, yeah.
Coming up.
All right. So should we take it up to 9?
Shall we?
Oh yeah.
Okie doke. So here we go. 4 questions this round. This is question number 6.
Okay. Which magician is associated with a yellow rain Mac? Is it Penn, Teller, Matt King, or Mike Hammer? Went for a little Vegas question there.
And Mike Hammer's in yellow.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of a hint or a decoy. That is one show, over all the times I've been to Vegas, I've never gone to see, and so many people rave about that show.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Next time I go.
Yeah. Which of the following is not created by Andrew Smith, our very own Andrew Smith? Double Vision, BK Aces, Guaranteed Win, or Eye Candy. So which of the following is not created by Andrew Smith? We do need to get some music onto the background of this.
Yeah, definitely.
To hide our vaping.
And talking.
Yeah.
Right.
Question.
But then
number
they
8.
wouldn't be able to hear us.
That's true. Which actor was a demonstrator at Disneyland Magic Shop and continues to study and perform magic? Steve Carell, Steve Martin, Jim Carrey, or Will Ferrell? Yeah. This guy actually had a routine, which I will say the name of when it gets down to 0.
Saturday.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, which was voted on the 50th greatest magic tricks program, I think, which is where I first saw it, which led me to that, which was called Fly Dini.
Yeah, Fly Dini.
So, question number 9. How many tricks did Martin Rees perform in a wind tunnel? This is for a Guinness World Record. Was it 5, 7, 12, or 8? And I actually watched this video as part of this quiz.
I haven't heard of Martin Rees.
Have you not?
He
was he's a member of the Magic Circle. He's a gentleman who jumped out the plane and did the tricks on the way down.
Oh.
He's got a few Guinness World Records to his name. And this one is really cool. He's inside one of those indoor wind tunnels. He's got people sat in front of the glass and he's doing magic to them while in the wind tunnel. So, yes.
Awesome.
Very cool. All right. So, shall we take a look at the leaderboard?
Yeah.
Dino is up there. Is still not that far ahead though from Steve B. So still to play for there, and 37 of you. So thanks for getting involved, guys. Dean O and Steve B is all to play for to see who the winner will be for the mug. Lovely. So Jan Hardy. Hi guys, are you ready for next week?
Can't wait for Jan Hardy. And for those of you that don't know what's going on, we've got a trailer, haven't we, Chris? Let's play it.
Hi guys, my name is Jan Hardy from France. Join me on September 11th and 12th for a 2-day course at Alakazam Live Academy. As you may know, I'm a reformed card cheat working now in the game protection and the magic industry, and my goal is to streamline magic effects with techniques from the card table world. Especially for you here in Alakazam Live, I'm going to make an expanded version of my lecture from the card table to the magic world. During this lecture, there will be tricks for all levels from beginners to advanced. And for the very first time, my bidless trick and my no-looking poker deal. So join us at Alakazam. See you there.
That looks awesome.
It's going to be awesome. So next week at the Alakazam Academy, we got a legend that is Jan Hardy. You can get your tickets now for only $24.99.
Half price.
That's
half
price.
2-day course.
Yep.
So at the second, and people moan about this, like, oh, but it's gone up. Why has it doubled in price? It hasn't doubled in price. The price is $49.99. The early bird price is $24.99. So if you miss it and you get in even the day after, you will pay full price for it. So it's an incentive to get people there on the night, because these are amazing when we have the interaction between you guys and the creator or the lecturer. So the price is $49.99. You guys can get it now for $24.99 for a 2-day course. I'm gutted that I won't be here for this.
I think Andy's hosting it because Andy's our double dealing.
Yeah, no, he's the
Dolly
man.
dealer.
I'm off all next week, so I may not
Where
even
are you?
get to see Jan. I'm on holiday next week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
News to you.
Yeah, no one tells me anything.
If you read the board, it's been up there. But so there you go.
Right.
Right, okay. On to this then, I guess.
Yeah, lost for words.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's only a week. I'll be back.
Well, last week we tried to show you the trailer for this, but for some reason we had like a 10-minute video. But Steve Wood has sent us the trailer. So for those of you that wanted to know what Lost for Words is, you can check it out now.
Over 16 years ago, at a late night jam session, I invented a new utility principle that could be applied within mentalism. And ever since that time, I've been searching for the perfect trick to use it for. I've been through lots of different tricks along the way, but I never quite felt as if I'd found the one that rounded it off properly, until now. My name is Steve Wood, and this is Lost for Words.
Steve's recently shown me his Lost for Words, and I was literally lost for words. Gets me highest recommendation. You've got to get it, or you're going to be fooled with it.
With Lost for Words, you will start by showing the spectator a large set of business cards, each of which has a random word written across its face by spectators in previous performances. A random group of cards is selected, and the spectator can even add in some of their own words. So what have you got there? You've got people as your first word. That's fantastic. The cards in that group are mixed and counted, and then handed to the spectator and never touched again by the performer. Okay, I'd like you to hold out your hand for me, please. And I'm just going to pop those in there. Put your other hand on top. The spectator freely thinks of a number within that group and then counts to that number to arrive at a random word. This time you've got the chance to either stay with the number that you've now got in your mind or change it one last time. The decision is yours, and then when you've finally decided, you can tell us in a nice loud voice so the camera can hear which number you've decided to choose.
Number 4.
Number 4. That's the 4th card there, yeah? Have a sneaky little look at it, but don't show me all the camera. And then just pop it face down there for a moment. The spectator puts that word aside and then checks the remaining words to verify that they have a selection of different lengths and no word is repeated. And also that the words that you've got on those cards are of different lengths. There's some long words, there's some really short words as well, yeah?
Okay.
Right, you are then able to announce that you knew in advance the number of letters that the chosen word would have. In fact, when the prediction, which has been on the table in full view the whole time, is opened, you can show that you predicted the actual word itself. The prediction cards are also numbered to show that they could only ever be in that order. But I knew that your word would have 7 letters. In fact, so convinced was I that your word would have 7 letters and that's the only way this could possibly have worked, that I numbered them. See, there's a 7. Can you just tell us for the first time what your word was? Blasted. Well, not only did I know that your word would have 7 letters, but I also knew exactly which word you were going to choose. And I was so convinced of that I numbered them in order from 1 to 7, so they could only ever come out in that order. Your spectators will be lost for words.
And I'm absolutely lost for words.
Right, so that was Lost for Words. We've got some of those in stock now. Anyone that's still waiting for a Volition Blue Chip as well, I spoke to Joel today. They should be coming out to us next week. There's been a delay in manufacture, but it's all being resolved. And we've got another effect from Joel going on the website tonight, I believe, and a new effect maybe next week or the week after. So it's all happening.
Busy. It's all happening.
It's all happening. And we've got our next release coming out very soon.
We do.
Which, I will say, makes a perfect follow-on from this.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favourite card tricks of recent, actually.
Yeah.
Very, very practical. It's going to be a worker. You're going to take it out with you. Ian says, did Andy ask about a video routine I did for Imagination Coins? I haven't recorded one. No, it's not. I don't think I have. Have I?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. 'Cause it's not my trick to do, unfortunately. So no, I haven't recorded one of them. Luke says, where am I off to? Just a week with family. kind of various places, but not going abroad. I turn 30 on Thursday. So
This Thursday?
yeah,
30?
next Thursday.
Next Thursday?
Yeah.
30?
Yeah. So getting old.
How old were you when I first met you? 16?
God, 18.
18.
It must have been about, yeah. I remember doing my first trick was squash. You had me come down to Ashford. I didn't know Ashford at the time. And you're like, we'll go and film in Ashford. And now Ashford town, we go nowhere near it. We go to Canterbury to film. So imagine me, I arrived and I was like naive walking up to these people and I was like, okay, well, I had you watching on, I had Russ Stevens behind the camera, and I'm obviously in my head I'm going, right, just smash it, because, you know, a nervous teenager.
It's really hard. I mean, Ashford's sort of up and coming at the moment, but at the time we used to go down to a pub. I remember one day we were in the pub I think you must have been there. We were in the pub from like 4 in the afternoon till 9 at night, and there was just 2 people sat in there.
Yeah.
Waiting for more, but they were going, oh, we'll get busier in a minute.
Yeah. So, you know. Jonathan believed that I was way older than him. There you go. So that's my lack of hair, I guess. Thank you for making me feel great. So, so I won't be here next Tuesday. So, I won't. I'm just saying that now. So there you go, guys. And I'll miss Jan, which will be a shame, because I know that's going to be an incredible night. So make sure you get booked onto that, guys.
So next Wednesday it will either be H or maybe I'll have a special guest.
Tuesday.
Yeah. What did I say?
Wednesday.
I am really getting old and forgetful.
So yeah, brilliant. I think that brings us towards near the end. We've got one more question left to do.
Yeah.
And then that brings us to like 3 o'clock. So that.
And then we can play out with last week's Fluffy Bunny Challenge if you want.
Oh my God. I need to watch that actually, yeah. Yeah, let's do that, shall we?
Right, shall we do the last question?
Jan says share on you, Dave Lewis here. He probably means shame on.
Yeah,
so,
and I said that as well.
Yeah, there you go. He's changed it. I know, mate. I would love to, obviously, have seen you, but I'll get the download and I will watch it back, I'm sure. So,
ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Question number 10.
Which magician wrote Gambit magazine? Ben Hart, Ben Earl, Ben Train, or Ben Dogon? This was actually Andy's question. I will just put that out there.
Yeah, I'm just wondering where he got that name from. Not that I know where it's from.
Yeah, go on.
I ain't got a clue.
Lovely. How old are you, Jonathan? How old are you? All right. So there we go. That is the quiz.
Yeah.
And now we'll take a look at the winner to this week's quiz.
Is Dino.
Dino 807 is the
well done,
Dean. You will be a proud owner of one of these, my friend. So just send in sales@alakazam.co.uk. Let us know that you won this. Give us your address, and we will get one of these awesome mugs out to you. Jonathan's 31. See, I'd have said you were older than that. Never mind. So, I'm only joking, mate. That is the quiz. Now we're going to do the answers to the quiz as well, and then we will let you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday afternoon without us. So, shall we take a look?
Okay.
Okay, so David Copperfield was the magician who was robbed at gunpoint, and renowned that he actually employed sleight of hand to conceal his possessions so that when the thieves turned to him, so he didn't actually lose anything. I
would like to see that.
Definitely. Where he's hiding it would be...
Because if he was... If the gunman was any of my spectators, they'll be going to sing your other hand, mate.
Yeah. I don't think at any point during a gun being pointed at my face, I go, now's the time to do a bat palm.
Yeah, but good on him if he'd done it.
Absolutely. Question number 2 was Di Vernon was known as the man who fooled Houdini.
Very nice.
There you go. Number 3. Noel Britton is our new Magic Circle president.
Yes, he is. Congratulations, Noel.
Well deserved, sir. And we look forward to your time as president. And the vice president is Megan Knowles-Bacon.
It is.
Which is another amazing. The Magic Circle done well.
Very much so.
Picking the right people, in my opinion. Right. Question number 4. Who has recently been at Blue Water Shopping Centre with his show making magic was Jamie Raven. Always, I follow Jamie on all the social media, and there's some great pictures coming up of some of the shows that he's been doing. So yeah, amazing. Well done, Jamie. Looked incredible. Question number 5. Which magician beat 9 leading chess players? It was Darren Brown. You said you watched that the other night.
Well, I did watch it the other night, yeah.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Question number 6. Which magician is associated with Yellow Brain Mac was Matt King? Number 7. Eye candy was not an Andrew Smith trick.
No, it was Lee Smith.
Yes, and guaranteed win BKAC's
Actually,
double
was
vision.
it Lee Smith or was it Chris Congreve?
No, Lee Smith. Eye candy. The other 3 are Andy's, and you can check them out on the site as well. Question number 8. Which actor was demonstrated at Disneyland Magic Shop? It was Steve Martin in He Still Performs Magic. Question 9. 8 tricks was what Martin Reeves managed to perform in the wind tunnel. So yeah, check that video out on YouTube. Quite impressive. It's got like
I think I
100,000
watched
views.
that live and it blew me away.
Oh my word. Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh dear. Okay, and question number 10. Which magician wrote Gambit magazine? See, I never even heard of Gambit magazine. This was Andy's. And B, Ben L was the answer.
It was a small run thing that Ben used to sell direct.
Okay. So there we go. A good quiz. A really, really, really good quiz.
Really
if you
good
ask me.
quiz.
Like, really good.
Exceptional. If you think you can do better,
yeah,
send one in to sales@alakazam.co.uk. We need 10 questions, 4 multiple choice answers for each question, and please mark down which is the correct answer.
And please do send them in, because then I haven't got to do
one up.
Yeah.
And you get £15 worth of loyalty points.
Do I?
No, you don't. They do.
Oh, fair enough. All right, there you go, guys. Thank you for taking part, as per usual. So just to highlight what we spoke about today, we took a look at movie nights. I know we've already had people saying that they've ordered it off the back of this. You will not be disappointed. It is brilliant.
I will say as well, there is a... we filmed a video for this last week, so you will get the full instructional video for it. I have also taken a set. I've learnt it. I am putting together some additional routines for it, and as with all Alakazam products, anything we come up with, you will receive free of charge in your accounts. And the other thing I will say as well, because there was a question asked, will there be a difference between this and the next one? I promise anyone that buys this, if there is a difference, you will be able to buy the other one at a reduced rate if you decide to.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
only if there is a difference, obviously.
Yeah. Lovely. So that, a few of them are still available. Spectro Touch, we had 5 or 6 of these. I can't remember exactly how many. Really, really cool. Well produced. If you like what you see, it does what it says on the tin.
Definitely.
Lots of words. We have these in stock ready to go as well. Great
and we've
trick.
got more counterintelligence.
Counterintelligence, and then Diabolical. These will be. Are they up for pre-order now?
They're up for pre-order now. They ship out on Monday, and I was going to say we've got another trick coming out soon, but I don't know the release date yet. So you might see it on the hype shelf next week.
Lovely job. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Pete will be back next Tuesday.
Yes, I will.
The boys will be on a vlog on Friday, and there's a vlog coming this week, which will probably be uploaded today.
Yeah.
So there you have it. All good?
That's it, and hopefully we'll see you next week as well for Jan Hardy's fantastic 2-day academy course. If you haven't grabbed your ticket yet, please do so. You'll save yourself 50%, and you can join us live for the filming online in the chat room and get involved.
So last week we had our 2 friends who came in, who actually put together the movie nights. While they were here, they decided that they wanted to challenge themselves to do the Fluffy Bunny Challenge. I know people say that they didn't say Fluffy Bunny after each thing.
Yeah, it's been so long since we've done it. We've got the rules.
But putting them in the mouth was enough. I mean, there was they done well. So if you missed it, it was a lot of fun. We'll play out with it. Thank you for joining us, guys. We'll see you here very, very soon. Bye bye. This is quite an impromptu Fluffy Bunny Challenge. You're just sort of admiring the quality of the mug.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the mould on the.
I did say they were vintage, so So hopefully we've got enough in here for you both to be able to actually beat each other. But if you haven't seen this before, it's very childish. I will say that now. The idea is normally if you can get 5 of these large marshmallows in your mouth, you win a mug. But as these guys, you're best friends, no? You've known each other.
He's got a big mouth, mine.
Right.
Unfair advantage.
Oh right. Now we've gone all in here. I've opened them up, which means no more Fluffy Bunny challenges for this pack. So.
There's enough for us all 3 to do it.
No, I'm just going to watch because I've done this enough.
Peter, come on, there's enough for all 3.
I have. You haven't actually done it yet.
I have done it, and I've got a really bad gag reflex. So it's not good for me.
You heard it here first, guys. All right. Okay, now I haven't got any music. No, I think some gentle music would be quite funny playing.
Should I put some on? As long as we don't get blocked on Facebook.
Yes.
Why don't you sing?
No, that's not going to happen. Okay, guys, so here we go. You've seen the price.
So you've got to go then, yeah?
Yeah, one sec. I'm going to grab a pen so I can keep track of...
He eats like a horse, so he'll win.
All right, here we go. On your marks, get set, go. That's one for you. You can't chew them, all right? No, that's one for you. There we go. One each. This is where it should go ding. There you go. One for you. God, don't throw up on me, okay? Because you don't win the mug if you do that.
Right, my money's on Steve.
Okay.
I'm going to take an early.
Oh my God! Jesus. Right, he's gone.
You like to eat them?
Yeah, Steve's.
Can you breathe? A hole in the centre of that. Did they sign the waiver?
We have got the ambulance just over the road. So
oh my God! Right, I'm in the splash zone. All right, go for another one. Number 3. No chewing. All right.
See, I've got a strange feeling that Steve's worked this out before he's come down because he knows what he knows what he's doing.
Oh God! Get ready to go to like a trailer or something. Cue in vision again. All right, pick one up. Here we go, guys.
This, number 4.
Number 4. This is a turning point for a lot of people. It's always. Oh my God, that noise. Jeez. Just put that little bit in this. There we go. All right. Here we go, guys. This is to make number 5. Go.
Wow. This.
Oh.
How?
Oh my word! 5 each, people. All right. All right, it's dribble and drool.
He's sitting in my seat.
All right, let's do it. One more. This is the best Fluffy Bunny. Revving my motorcycle. Alright, with 6.
Oh my. No, come on.
Alright.
I'm going to be the ref in
I think we have a winner. We have a winner. Oh my God.